Critical engine. In light twin aeroplanes, if both engines rotate clockwise when viewed from behind, the downgoing propeller blade will produce more thrust than the upgoing blade. As a result, the line of action of thrust is displaced towards the downgoing blade. In the case of an engine failure, the live engine, which has the downgoing propeller blade on its outer side, will provide a greater turning moment than if the other, dead engine, was the only thrust provider.
The critical engine is the engine that, if it fails, generates the most critical situation. To avoid this effect, counter-rotating propellers may be employed, such as on the PA-34 Seneca, PA-44 Seminole, Beech 76 Duchess and some DA-42s, where the left engine rotates clockwise and the right engine rotates anti-clockwise. Minimum control speed. If a twin-engine aeroplane is flying with one engine inoperative, the live engine provides thrust which tries to yaw the aircraft towards the dead engine. Control of the aircraft in yaw depends on the aerodynamic force that the rudder and fin can produce. There is a minimum speed at which the aircraft can be controlled around its yaw axis. Below this speed, the fin-rudder combination cannot provide sufficient force to maintain heading, and fin-rudder stall may occur. This minimum speed is called VMC. VMC is the calibrated airspeed at which, when the critical engine is suddenly made inoperative, it is possible to maintain control of the aeroplane with that engine still inoperative, and maintain straight flight with an angle of bank of not more than 5 degrees. VMCA is the minimum control speed for the takeoff climb. VMCG is the minimum control speed on or near the ground, and is the calibrated airspeed during the takeoff run, at which, when the critical engine is suddenly made inoperative and with its propeller, if applicable, in the position it automatically achieves, it is possible to maintain control of the aeroplane with the use of primary aerodynamic controls alone, without the use of nose-wheel steering, to enable the takeoff to be safely continued using normal piloting skill. EASA definitions. VMCL means the minimum control speed for the approach and landing, and is the calibrated airspeed at which, when the critical engine is suddenly made inoperative, it is possible to maintain control of the aeroplane with that engine still inoperative, and maintain straight flight with an angle of bank of not more than 5 degrees. Lateral control must be sufficient to roll the aeroplane from an initial condition of steady straight flight through an angle of 20 degrees in the direction necessary to initiate a turn away from the inoperative engine in not more than 5 seconds. VMCL may be therefore limited by roll rate. Factors which decrease available power or thrust will lower minimum control speeds, such as increased airport elevation and high air temperature.